A cloud of terror, the Al-Mawasi camp attack. The Al-Mawasi camp, once a refuge for Palestinian families, lay in ruins, scarred by the brutal assault of the Israeli military. This was a calculated act of aggression, a multi-stage attack that left countless civilians dead, injured, and displaced. The attack on Al-Mawasi camp was not an isolated incident. It was a terrifying glimpse into the daily reality for many Palestinians living under Israeli occupation. This essay will delve into the specific events of the Al-Mawasi camp attack, drawing on eyewitness accounts and reports from leading human rights organizations. Finally, we will explore the human cost of this conflict through the personal stories of those caught in its crosshairs. A timeline of destruction, missiles, drones, and quadcopters. The first wave of attacks came in the dead of night. Israeli missiles, launched from afar, rained down upon the densely populated camp. Homes were reduced to rubble, families torn apart. Drones, their menacing hum a constant threat, circled overhead, conducting surveillance and identifying targets. The systematic targeting of civilian infrastructure pointed to a deliberate strategy of collective punishment, a clear violation of international law.
We were trapped. The bombs kept falling, and we had nowhere to go.
Fatima's story, tragically, was not unique. The Palestinian Center for Human Rights, Al-Haq, and Al-Mizan Center for Human Rights collected numerous testimonies from survivors. These accounts painted a horrifying picture of indiscriminate violence and utter disregard for civilian life. Al-Haq, in its detailed report on the Al-Mawasi attack, stated that the Israeli military operation was characterized by the use of excessive and indiscriminate force in violation of international humanitarian law. The testimonies collected by these organizations provided crucial evidence of war crimes, demanding accountability from the international community. Yet the response from the international community remained muted, characterized by tepid condemnations and a failure to hold Israel accountable for its actions. The international community's failure to act decisively in the face of such blatant human rights violations was deafening.
A joint statement issued by PCHR, Al-Haq, and Al-Mizan Center for Human Rights condemned the international community's long-standing failure to hold Israel accountable for its systematic violations of Palestinian rights. This inaction, they argued, had created a climate of impunity, emboldening Israel to continue its illegal policies with no fear of repercussions. The statement further highlighted the role of arms sales and military aid in perpetuating the cycle of violence.
This inaction carried a heavy moral and political cost, eroding faith in the international system and sending a dangerous message that some lives mattered more than others. The human cost of the assault was staggering, leaving deep scars on the Palestinian population.
I lost my cousin in one of the bombings. He was just a child, playing outside when the airstrike hit.
Families were torn apart, homes destroyed, and countless lives shattered. The psychological trauma inflicted on the survivors was immense, with many struggling to find a sense of normalcy in the aftermath.
It's not just the physical wounds, but the emotional ones too. Every time I step onto the field, I remember those who can't be here.
The assault left a lasting impact on the community, with many questioning if they would ever see peace in their lifetime. Amidst the turmoil, stories of resilience and hope emerged, like that of Palestinian swimmer Valerie Tarazzi.
Valerie's journey to the Olympics was nothing short of inspiring. Despite the challenges, she trained tirelessly, representing not just herself, but the spirit of Palestine.
Valerie's participation in the Olympics brought a sense of pride and unity to the Palestinian people, showcasing their strength and determination on the world stage.
Seeing Valerie compete gave us all hope. It showed that even in the face of adversity, we can still achieve greatness.
Her story served as a powerful reminder that the human spirit can endure and thrive, even in the most difficult circumstances. The path to ending the cycle of violence is fraught with challenges, but there remains a glimmer of hope for peace.
We must continue to fight for justice and accountability.
Efforts towards reconciliation and dialogue are crucial in building a future where both Palestinians and Israelis can coexist peacefully.
It's about recognizing our shared humanity and working together to create a just and equitable society.
The journey is long and arduous, but with unwavering determination and collective effort, a peaceful resolution is within reach.